Very quickly, sometimes when some people say go and invest in your village or your state or your local government, sometimes I will look at it as if the person is being tribalistic. But now it has becoming clear that it's better you go and invest in your typical village, carry your equipment, go and keep there, than for you to invest in somebody's state. At the end of the day, one cut from nowhere, we wake up and said unknown person came with one or two things I don't know, that is the owner of a land you bought 10 or 15 years ago, with equipment and with everything, with company name, with paper, with everything. And overnight, somebody will go ahead and demolish that property without anything. Without anything, you will ask for the owner or the person who is claiming the owner of the property. You will not see. You will see unknown person. My brother, it has becoming clear that we should go and invest in our villages, because I'm sure if this property they demolish is in his own father's village, I don't know anybody will wake up from that state and say is the owner of the land. Or maybe it's own father's land in his own village, that somebody will wake up and say you should leave the land. I think it's becoming clear that instead of us to invite foreigners to come and invest in our own state and in our own country, we are driving them back, because this act is driving foreign investors back. We can't be looking for foreign investors and we are pursuing them with our act, with our direct or indirect attitude and act. Yes, I think this need to stop. This need to stop. And for those of you who still think you are comfortable on that area you are now, you are comfortable, you still think you are comfortable, you need to rethink. You need to rethink. You need to rethink. I'm not telling you not to invest, but you need to rethink. You need to rethink. If you want to invest, if you like, go and rent another person's property. Rent it for 20 years. If you expire, rent another one. If really you want to stay in that state, in that particular state, rent it 20 years, 30 years. If before then, if anything happen, pack your property and live there. Leave the land. Leave the land if you must invest in that area. If not, I don't see anything. Something you are exporting, if you export it to that state, you can carry it, the raw material like that, and go and produce for your place. Yes, and return it back to them. They will pay more because that thing they don't have it there. They will pay more. My dear, be wise. Be wise. Let's watch this video. Let's watch this video and hear from the horse's mouth about what is happening. Let's watch the video.
All good?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Let's go.
Just yesterday, just on Sunday, I came back from the US. And my younger brother told me the agency wants to see me. And I saw him yesterday on my way to Abuja. He said to me that the land, the company land, Nest Food Limited, the land they own for over 10 years, probably over 15 years, belonging to them, and some people just jumped into it and said they're the owner, that they have got injunction, and that they're about to start demolishing it. I said, okay, we'll go to court. That they won't demolish it without having proper documentation and everything. But yesterday he called me, said they've removed the roof. They brought 3 tractors, 2,000, demolishing everywhere as fast as they can. And I said, no, I'll leave Abuja this morning. Let me go there personally. He said all effort for them to enter there, they will refuse to even enter. And they've chased out the people who are living there. So there's nothing they can do. That's how I came from Abuja. We first flight this morning from Abuja. Drove to this place. Asked the people, you want authorize it to demolish? They said I've cut injunction. That the owner gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. They just gave them. I said, who is the owner? They said they don't know the owner. Can I see the cut injunction and see who the owner is, the person who is now claiming is sued? They gave me the cut injunction. The cut injunction explicitly said unknown person. How can you sue an unknown person? I said the land belongs to you. A land with property. And within yesterday and today, it's demolishing property. Look at it. They've removed the roof, they removed the thing. Okay, give me your proper documentation, demolition orders, because even if you want to demolish the house, you go to the state, they give you order to demolish, give you appropriate documentation, bring safety people and them, so that we know you're doing what is now. It's only while I'm here now that some people came and said they are safety order. What kind of country is this? How do you descend to this level of rascality? How can you show a non person? Enter somebody's land and everything. I've been here for 4 hours. I've not seen one person who comes and says, I'm the owner. 3 people or 2 or 3 people have here. Are you the owner? No, I'm not. But I'm acting on behalf. I said, so who is the owner? No name. You've not called the name. I said, but you know my name. I'm Peter Obi. I want to know the next person so I can even approach him and say, please, this land belongs to a company that my brother is the majority shareholder. The country can't go on like this. We're looking for foreign investors. We're looking for investors. But look at how local investors are being treated. Is that how a country can thrive? This level of lawlessness, this level of rascality.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
You can see the equipment that are here. You can see things that are here. Nobody could remove anything. Is that how a country works? They just came suddenly, started demolition. You know, if my brother didn't have a brother like me, they would. He wanted to enter here. They said, no, you can't enter. We have got injunction. What about got injunction that allows somebody to enter into another person's property? They freeze him for removing his things and everything, and demolishing everywhere. What about got injunction is that? We are finished with the country.
Seen it, my brother. No a foreign investor will see this thing that's happening to citizens of that the same country and wake up and enter road to come and invest in that your nation if such a thing continue. No foreign investor with his own right sense, who is following the trend of this nation, who is following the trend of what is happening in this nation, will see something like this and go and invest. Let's be wise. Let's be wise. We think we are doing our political opponent or our political enemy. We are not doing them. We are doing ourselves. We are doing ourselves because people who are supposed to establish company for the young ones to have, for the less privileged to at least to work on those companies, then you are demolishing it, then you are spoiling it. You think that maybe because of that everything will be okay. Everything will not be okay, and insecurity will continue, and tomorrow people will be looking for where insecurity is coming. Let's assume the where you demolish is housing 10 people or 20 people. Now you have removed 20 people out of job. You have removed 20 people out of job. If that place is employing 20 people, you have removed those 20 people out of job. Then tell me where they will get job to work. Tell me where they will get job to work. Please, we can do better. We can do better and do things right. And do things right. We can do better. If you love what I do, you can help me and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.